I am propagating rosemary today. So these stems are, 5 to 6 inches, and they are new sprouts. You can tell because they have less brown on them and they're lighter green. So I'm just going to pluck off some of the excess, some of the leaves here, because whenever you see these nodes, that's where the roots are going to start. So we're going to want to plant this maybe a couple inches deep in the soil. And I've tried this propagation in water and in soil, and they just tend to be stronger when I do plant them in soil. Make sure you trim them off at an angle, about a 45-degree angle, and you may want to trim that just to make sure they have a nice straw for intaking the water. You can take off leaves all the way up to, leaving a few at the top, but I think it helps to leave some just so it can get more sunlight and produce a little quicker. And then I'm just going to poke some holes in the soil so that I'm not smashing the stem whenever I insert it. You want a nicely aerated soil, so I have a combination of peat moss, soil, and perlite, and some sand. So here are the stems ready to propagate. I'm going to give them a good drink of water, and then they are tight obviously right now, but when they get roots and whenever I remove them from the container, the soil will be loose enough that I can separate the roots easily enough. If it's warm out, you can put these outside now, or you can put them in your windowsill, which receives a lot of sunlight. If you do keep them outside, you're going to want to make sure that it doesn't dry out completely, just because they're more fragile right now, kind of like a fresh cut flower. And then in about a month or 6 weeks, we should start seeing some root growth.